when people's efforts are always thwarted by others. And they do that with all the things and the vim in them. They want the world to know that whatever you claim you are not. They want the world to always sit on your achievements. They want the world to overlook you when it comes to giving value to those who deserve value. And I have a case on my hand like that I want to talk about. That is why I'm saying that this may come across as a very controversial one, but still someone has to say it. Now, let me take you back to December in Kumasi, when Stonebowy, during one of his interviews to promote a legendary concert, said that to him, he knows that there are so many things about Shatta Wale that are full of settings. And he said it plainly, in plain words. I know the only thing he was using to shy away from this particular comment was the fact that he was reluctant in mentioning Shatta Wale's name, where he kept saying, oh, ano kesiye, ano kesiye, ano kesiye, and all that one. And Zakwano, oh yes, settings, we know. In fact, we don't know, we don't need any soothsayer to come and tell us that, oh, so this was what Stonebowy meant when he was saying ano kesiye, ano kesiye. We know.
Oh, Sika, it's not a problem. But no, I said, hey, or settings, my hey, but it hey,
no, but God said that is because I'm saying it live on TV, no. Now, how in the name of pleasing you?
And I say settings no dear do no. Settings man
because people know.
Me see why settings man will be able to me to Rolls Royce name by. Now what to masa kwa tina abrochire settings.
Sakwano, we know exactly who he was talking about. Until now, everybody who has been following this conversation also knows. Now, I'll pick one of the things he said out of the lot for this particular editorial, for the purposes of this editorial. There was one thing he said where he said, this guy in this world, in this case Shatta Wale, that this guy is claiming that he's bought a Rolls Royce Cullinan and that the car is coming from America. That is what Stonebowy is trying to say. This guy is claiming that, oh, the car will be coming to Ghana in some few weeks or days. But according to Stonebowy, once again, he was surprised that when Shatta Wale traveled to America, Shatta Wale was able to see the car, touch the car, feel the car, and also gave assurance to his fans that that car that I've told you guys that I've gotten for myself, indeed, it will be coming to Ghana. When Stonebowy saw videos of Shatta, of another brother or another chairman, let me use that one to represent how in Ghana we revere some people. Another chairman with Shatta Wale in those videos, alongside other management members, Julio, Bugidan Nima, and the other members who met Shatta Wale and was with him throughout his stay in America and in Jamaica. Stonebowy boldly declared, or Stonebowy boldly said to Shatta Wale, declaring him as someone who is always faking lifestyle. He told the people on the radio, watched by millions of people, or listened by thousands of people, and I'm saying millions of people for those who be watching online, and those who be listening to radio, thousands of people, where he said that, well, whatever Shatta Wale was doing in America, saying that he has bought a Rolls Royce and that the Rolls Royce is coming to Ghana, the guy could not wait for the Rolls Royce to come to Ghana, or we never saw the Rolls Royce in Ghana, only for him to travel abroad, and he was showing us videos and photos of the car again. He described it as arbitrary settings. That is how he described it. He described it as false. He described it as fake. He described it as not being real. Of course, to some people who were also having the same mindset as him, they believed him. They actually spread this particular message online so it could go far and reach many people. Because to them, Shatta Wale is not able to buy a Rolls Royce Cullinan. To them, Shatta Wale can't afford a Rolls Royce Cullinan. To them, Shatta Wale is always using his mouth to say things about what he has and what he doesn't have. Interesting times are really coming. Now, as I talk to you, with all the confidence in me, I can tell you the Rolls Royce that Shatta Wale talked about, that he is acquiring it and that he is about to own it. Indeed, you all are about to see it right here in Ghana. As I'm talking to you, I'm sure maybe if I delay in even publishing this video, by the time I'll publish this video, the Rolls Royce might have landed in Ghana.
Do you love arts? Look no further. Tari Art Market is your ultimate destination for the finest handicrafts made in Ghana. From unique designs to authentic Ghanaian artistry, we bring you the best of local craftsmanship. Find us at Tari Interchange, along George Bush Highway, adjacent to Evergreen Palms and the Talo office. Need more details? Call us today at 0244631771 or 0553209514. Come, explore, and take home a piece of Ghana's creative heritage. Tari Art Market. Experience art. Celebrate culture.
If I'm not careful, by the time this video will go out, I'm sure some of you would have seen it, because I know Shatta does not hide so many things about him. If you follow him on the Snapchat, there are so many things that he does that ordinary people might not see, because you don't follow him there. He shares every bit of his life on social media, because that is the only time that he is able to interact with the public. Unlike you and I, we can go and stand by the roadside and meet with our friends, stand there and talk for minutes, hours, and we'll be fine. Shatta can't do that. Shatta, he dares not try this. Therefore, his solace, his happiness is his social media platforms. And over there, he shares what he can share. So it is so easy for people to see what he's doing. Just as it was easy for him to tell people that, oh, I've been able to acquire for myself a Rolls Royce Cullinan, and very soon you guys will see me driving in it alongside my other glamorous and expensive vehicles, the Lambos and other things. You guys will be seeing that very soon. Stonebowy said openly that it was settings, it was fake, it was not real. Therefore, nobody should believe what he's talking about. Now, as I sit here to talk to you, like I said earlier, the Rolls Royce very soon will be unveiled. Now, the big question why this particular editorial sounds controversial is this. When the Rolls Royce finally is unveiled by Shatta Wale for the world to see that this is his new toy, this is new property, this is something that he has acquired for himself for all the years of toil and struggle as a musician and a celebrity in Ghana. When he does that, will Stonebowy come out to say, oh, then my brother, I was sorry, or I am sorry. I thought as usual we were doing antics like we've been doing all the time. I thought as usual we were having those things like we do when it comes to the culture of the entertainment and the showbiz space. I thought it was one of those things. But now that I know, I want to say sorry to you, because I threw dust in the eyes of the people. Because I said so many things that I was not to say about the car. Because I actually fabricated a story to make people believe that it was not real. In fact, will Stonebowy do that? When you watch the video carefully, there was a point where he said he was referring to the chairman who was with Shatta. He said, oh, Leslie Quino. Oh, so Leslie Quino is there. Hey, we know. Indirectly, making it look like, okay, Leslie is also an acquaintance to the settings that he was talking about. Or he's an accomplice to the settings that he was talking about. So, now that I am sure that in some few days to come, in some few days ahead of us, we are going to unveil the Rolls Royce vehicle or car, Black Rasta will say, the burden of knowledge. Now that you know, what would you do? Black Rasta has been saying this. The burden of knowledge. Now that you know, what will you do? So now when the gentleman gets to know that indeed the car is right here in Ghana, it was not settings, it was real, it was not fake, and all that, what would he do? That is the question. And I'm still looking for answers for this question. Will he eat the humble pie and say, oh, I am sorry? Would he be bold to say that, okay, I put out wrong information, false information out there, therefore I feel bad about it? Would he do that? I'm waiting for that day. Indeed, I am waiting for that day. And that video, thank God for internet. That video will never die. That video will never be missing. I'm sure by the time you are watching this video, this particular tutorial, you might have watched it even now. So it means the video will be there forever and ever for us to always make reference to when we are talking about Shatta Wale's Rolls Royce. Yes, the video will be there. You'll be making reference to it. We will know that, oh, so on this day, somewhere in December 2024, this is what someone said about Shatta Wale's hard-toiled car that he bought. On this day, this is what really transpired. I know when it gets there, it will be an interesting day. But the big question still remains. Will Stonebowy ever apologize and say, brother, sorry, congratulations. I never knew about this, but now I know. You've done well for yourself. This is an inspiration to us as musicians in Ghana. And this would also encourage people to do it. This will also encourage people to also try and get some 1 or 2 for themselves to feel cool for over the years of toil and hard work. I'm asking you, will Stonebowy do that? That is what I'm patiently waiting. Apart from that, I understand it's the culture. When it comes to the showbiz, we play like that sometimes. Yeah, we play like that sometimes, where people's efforts, people's ways, you want to do some things with it. We play like that sometimes. It's normal for us to play like that. But the question is, will the gentleman say sorry? Will he apologize for that particular statement he made? Would he make the world know that Charlie man can ye crack like Akufo-Addo said some time ago? Man can ye crack. Would he ever do that? That is what many of us, including me, we are highly expecting. And I'm sure that day will come. Shatta Wale has a song like that. That day will come. When that day comes, will you apologize or you leave it like that? Now, when you leave it like that, do you know what it means? When you leave it like that, it means that you set yourself up for verbal abuse, verbal attacks, and all those things for a longer time. Because any time something comes up, they will say, the other time when I tried doing this, because of your negative mindset about me, you made it look like I did not have it. You made it look like I couldn't do it. You made it look like, no, I'm not worth it. That is how you made it look. That was the impression you created. And that is how many are going to judge this. If it becomes real, this is the car and you ignore it. I'm sure the best you can do to maintain your dignity will be to say that, to be frank, Shatta Wale, you've done well. Congratulations to you. This is not an easy feat. God bless your hustle and your struggles. This is an inspiration to many. One day we will also be there. Initially, I thought it was one of those industry bash. I thought we were doing those things for the culture's sake. But upon seeing it, it is real and you deserve some commendation. I am waiting for that day. Let's see if that will happen. If that happens, I'll come here to also give him his flowers for being a man and manning up. Yes. Sometimes when you're a man, you have to man up. There are some things when they happen, you have to get up and say, yes, I take full responsibility. I hit my chest and I take full responsibility without fear or favor. Sometimes I look forward to see men like that. Do we still have such men in Ghana? Let's see if Stonebowy is one of them. Let me not say much. We wait for the unveiling. It is coming soon. You should also wait for it as I am waiting for it. I'll meet you again in our next video right here on Samiflex TV. Remember, Shatta Movement is still active. Many more projects coming up. Joe Lesser is out there. African Mandiba is out there. And of course, a plethora of uncountable songs from the hit maker one guy who is blessed so much with composition. The year is still young. You guys should watch.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my shots, wanna subscribe him. If you wanna click bell, no do. Na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person about share. If you wanna drop a comment was so. Wale Music TV, yes, Shatta Wale ni TV, I more Shatta Wale ni news. Na update, everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once a back on what the more platform me do. Into bomb more than subscribe, next share. Now brother, and I was system who edumede in Wale Music TV. Video be able post on what had they be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting dia blend beti good news. Blend never share, never subscribe. Now brother, and our system who edumede in the more platform me do. Video be able post on what had they be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say ejun di day Shatta Wale fan quoting dia blend beti good news ba Shatta Wale. Ne bomb than share. Now brother, and our sister who edumede in Wale Music TV. Thank you.